Darn it, I was supposed to turn this off. It is what it is. Anyway, shoot. This is not doing what it's supposed to do. What's up? Somebody had the nerve to... How? What's going on, you guys? Never mind. You got this. Is my thing over there? It's over there. Oh, close up. Don't want that. Okay, back. So, for this video, well, I noticed a couple of things, honestly. Let me hurry up and get this together. I thought that this thing would last a little bit longer. It was just at like 90%. This thing does not make any sense. Give me a second. Oh yes, I did get my hair cut, so looking at that, finally I can stop wearing the beanie. Beanie Chronicles are over for the time being, so my hair grows back in 2 weeks. Anyway, so how is, well, the one person who's on here? Oh, I didn't realize you could change like the filters on this. Oh no, just the, that's interesting. So I'm gonna wait for a second till somebody gets on. It's Thursday, which means, well, some college students might be out. I don't know. We used to go out on some Thursdays when we were under the age of 21, because they have the college Thursdays when they let people 18 and up get in. But I don't know. It's like Thirsty Thursday, so people go drinking. So a quick thing on why I haven't actually posted since, like, what was the last thing I posted? The Gifted review? I think that, yeah, Monday. Well, the Wi-Fi in my house is currently, it's not working. I was actually going to post something yesterday, but then my mom told me that the Wi-Fi is off for a minute. I'm like, oh, Lord, okay. So, I haven't been able to actually post anything. I haven't even been able to get on the internet other than on my phone. Thank you for LTE. But, honestly, I don't know. I think she said it'll be back tomorrow. They just have to fix something. But yeah, just expect a video maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. There's a lot that I have to do too tomorrow, so I mean, you may not get it until the weekend. That being said, what do you guys want to see from me? I mean, put some comments down. If you missed the live stream, definitely put some comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see from me, other than covers, because I know that you guys want to see the covers. I don't know how soon that's actually going to come, because I have other things that I have to do musically, and I can't waste like my studio time doing that. I mean, I could just do a recording on my camera, but the sound quality would be horrible. Yeah, why is this like this? See, that's why I hate doing this on my phone. Although I did notice that the video quality is a little bit better on my phone than it is on my laptop. It is what it is. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about, well, black people. Now, people of color in general. It seems that there's like this thing going around right now, and a lot of people are still in their feelings. I don't know if anybody's going to see the Thor Ragnarok movie. But if you did go see it, you know that my girl Tessa Thompson, I love her. They called her an indie, what do you call it, indie actor. But I've seen her in so many different things over the years. Veronica Mars and Heroes. I mean, she's appeared in a lot of different things, but never the big screen. So it was very good it was very refreshing to see her in that kind of a role. And then the fact that hold on, what is going on? This is weird. See, now that this doesn't make any sense. Oh God. Uh, I do one thing on the phone and then it cuts out. It's irritating. This is probably how I'm going to be doing my live streams from now on, though, unfortunately, for at least a little while, because it's easier for me to kind of get up and move around when I have to, and I don't have to, like, actually cut you guys off. That gets to be annoying after a while. Um, at that moment, everybody leaves. Uh, I'm gonna end up waiting for a minute. I shouldn't have like clicked that notification, because once I clicked it, then YouTube shut down on me. I don't know what the hell's up with this phone. This thing is ridiculous sometimes. Um, I guess nobody's interested in what I have to say unless it's Fifth Harmony related. Yet again, I mean, every single time, I mean, I understand that you all are like harmonizers and whatever, but I have other dimensions to me. I have other interests. I have other things that I like to talk about. And I thought that other people were more than, one dimension too. But I mean, I don't know. I guess not. I actually look kind of handsome today. No, I'm kidding. No, I need to shave. But somebody actually does say, "Oh my gosh, you look like an entirely different person when you cut your hair." I said, "Shady ass bitch." Like, it's um, can we? No, cancel, cancel. Okay. Hello. What's going on? What's going on? I don't think that everybody is getting like the notification that I'm live, because a lot of people miss the lives and they wonder, I really got here, but why does he look sad? Me, I look sad? I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit stressed out, but that's just work. Um, but I mean, you could say I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm upset. I'm a little upset. From like comments and stuff that I've seen in the blogs and on YouTube on videos and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of crap from a lot of people who feel some type of way about black people playing the roles of superheroes that weren't originally black or weren't originally drawn or created to be black. Not that probably race was even a thing. Like, it wasn't probably even a thought when the person created them. It just kind of happened. And we've come up with this new term, apparently, called blackwashing. Now, everybody knows the term whitewashing. Now people have come up with this term called, a lot of, like, well, who's been giving you crap? I don't want to say white people because people will get offended, but there are some white people out there that really break me down, like really, really get me upset when they come up with this. Some of the things that they come up with is just ridiculous, and I'm just like, come on now, what is blackwashing? What is that? what is that? The fact that they want to feel oppressed so bad that they would sit up there and create the word blackwashing and the term reverse racism. I mean, as if, I mean, I guess, but the fact that they want to do all of that, and I mean, deny, deny, deny. That's all we really do, is because we know exactly what goes down. The fact that people were going on to the videos and stuff for Thor Ragnarok and going in on my girl Tessa Thompson because she plays Valkyrie in the movie. And obviously Valkyrie, like in the original comics, she was drawn as a white woman. But she's a character based on Norse mythology, and a lot of people also said that, oh, because it's Scandinavian, she shouldn't be black, she should be white, and stop blackwashing. I'm like, what is blackwashing? What is that? What is blackwashing? There's whitewashing, yes, because whenever there seems to be a certain culture or a character or something from a certain culture, people want to sit up there and make it less of that culture. That is whitewashing. Okay, there is no blackwashing. We don't try to make everything black because everything is white. Okay, the people always seem to think that, it's a big, big problem when we have somebody in a leading role who is black, as if over 90% of Hollywood is not white. Come on. And I hate when stuff like this happens, because then it deepens the divide between our cultures, between our races. And I mean, what can you really do? It's irritating, yes, but it is what it is. People need to stop coming for my girl Tessa, though, because all she did was audition for a role and she nailed it, and they thought that she was the best one for it. Oh, hey girl, what's going on? What's going on? My ranting. It gets me so heated when people get up there and start talking a whole bunch of crap all the time. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Okay, we also have, and somebody had the nerve to say, oh, you don't like, we don't like it when you blackwash our characters. What if we would wait? What did he say? He said, "What if we made Black Panther white?" Does that make any sense? Does that really make any sense? I mean, come on, come on. It doesn't make any sense. You can't sit up there and say, oh, what if we made Black Panther white? That doesn't make any sense. The character is literally supposed to be black. That's the whole character. That it wouldn't make any sense to make that character white. There are certain characters who fit into certain cultures and certain narratives who were written specifically for those cultures, for those narratives. Would it make sense to have a white person who is a native of an African country from a long line of African royalty? Okay, does it make sense? I mean, really, a lot of these people are really ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you could, it just, you couldn't make Thunderbird. You couldn't make him white, or you couldn't make him black either, because he's supposed to be a Native American, and a lot of his storyline is rooted with that culture, and a lot of the things that goes on in his story is based on the fact that he's Native American. Do you see what I'm saying? You would have to change the entire character in order to make it work. For a character like Valkyrie, you don't have to do that. She can maintain the same storyline because she's based on mythology, first of all. And secondly, there's nothing in the story of Valkyrie that has anything to do with race. No type of, now you could add on to the story, making her black. You can add on to the story like they did with Kid Flash, when the new iterations of when the new, what they call it, adaptations for Kid Flash in the comics were black. They then added in like newer storylines to kind of expand on the fact that he is black and that there will be some type of oppression there. But honestly, they could have gone on like they did before with the character. There's nothing about the character that really changed that much. He's still Wally West. He's just black now. Also, oh, congratulations. You're at 225 subscribers. That's great. That's good. I remember, oh, you might pass me by the end by next year. Like my girl, Gigi, she passed me. She reached 1,000 before I did. But yeah, it kills me that people get on here and they spit all this mess all the time. It's just it gets really old, and it's like it's irritating because they don't realize how good they have it. They really don't realize how good they have it, and how difficult it is for people of color to really get recognized. And like, we have to be typecasted. The fact that we have, in order to have like a leading black character in, like, let's say a superhero movie, it has to be based on a black superhero. Black Panther and Black Lightning, like, they're based on, they're supposed to be black. And the fact they're being typecasted into these roles, I mean, it is what it is, but you get what I'm saying. A majority of all of these characters are white. Did you... Dinah Jane and Leona Lewis collaborated? I mean, it would sound like the same person. Let me stop. Shady as hell. Oh, when did that happen and why? Because Leona Lewis has been kind of AWOL. She has been MIA for a long ass time. Where has Leona Lewis been? The last thing I actually heard from her was a Christmas song. They have a Christmas... Oh, well, you know what? There we go. Oh... Love Lies by Mani and Khalid is coming, I guess. All right. I mean, I'm going to listen to it, obviously, because it's Normani, but you guys know I don't really care for Khalid. Musically. I hate it when people think that, like, because I say I don't care for this person, they think that I mean, like, personality-wise, as if I know them personally. I do not. I really don't. There's only a couple of actual celebrities that I know, that I've actually met, and can actually deduce a real opinion about them personally, but I don't know any of them. I don't know Camila, I don't know Khalid, I don't know any of them, but I'm talking about their music. When I say I don't care for them, it means I don't care for them musically. It's a shame that I even have to elaborate on that. It's a shame. But of course you have people on here that have selective ass hearing and they don't really get it when I say things, but it is what it is. People are going to be ignorant. It must be nice. Y'all, I've been running track and I'll be breathing like Dinah. Oh, stop it. And no, you did not call... I'm not even going to read that out loud. I'm not even going to read out loud. No, we're not doing that. Because that is rude. Looks like you're feeling better. I am feeling better. I'm not in as much pain as I was before. Oh, no. I knew about Taman. Yeah, no, I know. Because as soon as I logged on, I saw... Well, wait. Was it Taman? Well, no, I saw the teaser. I saw a teaser for Taman. I knew about EXO. They have a new Japanese... did y'all see the Japanese version of Limitless? Oops. Back to the video top. What did I miss? We were talking a little bit about people of color and the representation in media and how it's kind of sick how some white people, I'm gonna say some white people, think that it's okay for them to come up with these terms like blackwashing and reverse racism when none of that stuff actually exists because they are the more prominent race. And it's, Hollywood is majority white. Majority of the roles given in Hollywood are to white people, and there's only a select few, really, really, well-known black movies and movies with people of color in general. And I think, for people to get upset over little, things like Tessa Thompson being casted as Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok is ridiculous. That's why I have her in the thumbnail, guys, because she's the main idea. Because I was watching some interviews with her, and there was some people throwing out some racist comments at her because she was cast as Valkyrie. And a lot of people had an issue with that, but I didn't. She did really well in the role. I mean, she was killing it. I mean, and she was kind of like the breakout star for that role, for the movie, honestly. People really loved her in the role. What the fuck is about? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all probably hear this washing machine in the back room. In the background, back room. R. Kelly. Will you be reacting to anything this weekend? I am trying to, but like I said in the beginning, the reason why I haven't posted anything this week much is because on Wednesday, yesterday, our Wi-Fi was messing up and stuff, and we can't connect to the Wi-Fi. So I'm doing this live stream on my data. So you're welcome. Okay, it's a good thing we have unlimited. But yeah, so I'm not actually able to post anything until my Wi-Fi comes back. It'll be tomorrow or Saturday, tomorrow night maybe, or Saturday. It'll be back on, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a minute though. I would never. Since you got unlimited, you're so funny. Somebody had the nerve to comment on my last live stream when I was in my room. They commented, "Ew." I said, "You didn't have to watch. Why?" And okay, this is one thing that I do want to this is one thing I did want to mention real quick. Why is it that, I happen to go and click on one of the people who left me a negative comment on one of my videos. I happen to go to their channel page or whatever, and I saw that they were subscribed to my channel. So you mean to tell me you subscribed to my channel in order to hate on me? Justin, will you please calm down? I'm sending you to bed. He should be in bed anyway, honestly, but we were nice and extended his bedtime until 9. Mistake number 1, as I flop down into the seat. This is a sweater that I was wearing during my what award show was that? Oh, the American Music Award, the American White Awards. Let me stop. That's what Justin J called it during their podcast. He said the AWAs. I was done. When you have time, please react to Little Mix's new song, "Dear Lover." If I get my way, and is your love enough? How can they troll if they don't follow you? I guess so. I got so much hate for saying Camila wasn't a star fifth hour. I said it in my video. I didn't I say it in my video? People were complaining Black Panther was too black. If it's successful, people are already saying people are only going to see it because of the blackness. Well, hey, if that's what people got, I'm going to see it because of the blackness and because I like Black Panther. Because he got moves, y'all. Like I'm saying, Black Panther don't play. And I really wanted to learn a little bit more about the character since Marvel, Marvel Studios, not Sony and not Fox. Marvel Studios is good at telling the stories of the different characters, and I know we're going to get a good origin with him. But, yeah, I'm going to see the blackness. My girl Angela Bassett, Listen, she should have played the Storm originally. She should have played Storm. And no hate to Halle Berry. I like Halle Berry, but she was not for that role. Honestly, 2000, I would have put my girl Angela Bassett up there as Storm. She would have been a great Storm. She could do the accent too. And obviously, like Marvel knows, like they probably would have casted Angela Bassett in the role and not Halle Berry. They probably would have. They wouldn't have cared. If they're gonna do a good job, why not? I don't see anybody complaining about Lord of the Rings being all white. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. A lot of movies are like all white people. It's like all white people, and that's like a lot of movies. Like majority of the movies have all white people. You might get one person of color, one maybe black token they call them, but then no, and then they want to get upset at like movies like Barbershop and stuff that have all black cast, and I'm just like, but y'all, do you see what they don't see the issue with that. They don't see like what, but then they want to go crazy over Tyler Perry, which that's another story in itself. I'm not even trying to go there in this video. I'm really not. Bryan Singer doesn't like darker skinned women. Listen, well, Aurora Monroe is a whole Kenyan woman, okay? She is definitely... You heard about molester Marapist. Who? I don't know how... That's... This TV is loud. Wearing African clothes... These comments are funny. Oh, yeah. Melanie Martinez. I was like, who the hell is she talking about? Melanie Martinez. Yeah, I heard about that mess. What's her name? Gigi. She actually reported on it, too. I stayed away from it. I was just like, whatever. I've never liked her. I've never been a fan of hers. What do you mean this accessory might not be supported? This phone is getting on my last daggone nerve. Charge. Talking about this... She canceled. I never even really listened to her. I only know one song, and it's Carousel. I was gonna get it. Right. She always has this, like, creepy-ass doll theme. Like, she's the real A. Like, y'all missed it. It wasn't Spencer's twin. It was actually Melanie. Because she always has this creepy doll theme or with a lot of her videos. And I just be looking. I'm like, well, girl, just sit down. I don't know what the heck is... Ugh. And now she's a molest. Now she, oh God, it is what it is. Moving right along. I really don't even care. Hopefully she's getting the, you know. I will check it out. I mean, Dinah Jane is like, people are actually taking up for her. It's disgusting. We had a conversation about that. My friends and me had a conversation about that. Because there's a lot of people out here who take it, like, who really try and go and support these people who are being exposed as you know, sexual assault. Justin! Anyway, sexual offenders. Yeah, I know y'all saw my lights flash off. I know it. We paid our bills. That must be like the thing. There's too many lights on in this house right now. I need to turn off one. Have you seen Halsey's braids? No, because I don't follow Halsey. Yes. Can you please speak up so I can hear you?
Can I have the cookies?
Oh my God!
Please.
Ain't nobody to get in the camera. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, move.
I want the cookie. I want the cookies.
Okay, move up. What time is it?
What time is it?
It's 8:30. Okay, fine. I know y'all see his big head coming in the camera.
I don't have a big head. You have a big head.
Isn't she like mixed race anyway? Isn't she mixed?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Is somebody outside? What? Justin.
Ah. There's someone is outside.
Oh Jesus. Who is this? Is it Boo? Who is it? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Halsey is it. What do you mean, Holly? I'm not crazy about Halsey. That's the thing. I'm not crazy about her. She seems cool though. And if she's I mean, what is the problem with her wearing braids? As long as she's not claiming it to be her own creation. At Kylie Jenner. Like we have no issue with people wearing braids. That's not the issue. The issue comes when they try to claim ownership of it, like they created the style. Will you please? I'm trying to get Justin cookies, and this is just irritating. You know, people like Halsey, Troy and Belisario, and Megan M can't be black. Bye. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Troy and Belisario is, but she's not. I mean, that's the thing though. If you look more white, I honestly don't. Here we go again. If you look like more white, honestly, it's like that's usually what ends up happening is you have like more white features and you could look like you could pass for full white. It's like people really don't accept you as being like black, or if you come out and you say things like you're saying the N-word or whatever, people actually get offended at that. What? Will you please say what you want to say? You always do that. You be taking like 50 years to ask a question. No. Is it not? Is it the weekend? Is it the weekend? What day is it? Thursday, right?
Yes.
Right. So no, you cannot. What kind of a question was that? No, that didn't make any sense, because you know you're not supposed to be playing games. Did you listen? Do y'all listen to Bridges willingly? I don't. Well, I don't, and that's because, sorry guys, I'm like trying to get this thing. I don't listen to Bridges often. Actually, I don't listen to half of self-titled often because not all of self-titled is in my playlist. And I told y'all about my playlist before. But the thing is, it's like, excuse you, you're not going in there. So I don't know why you're setting up that table. You better come in here and sit down. No, I don't think so. You come in here and you sit down. Pause the movie. Come in here and sit down and eat it. I'm not sending you into the living room so you can spill it on the floor. You always do it. So I don't trust you anymore. You've lost your privileges. Don't do it. I actually like Make You Mad. Um, the only songs that are actually, oh, hey, the only songs that are in my playlist from self-titled is R, use correct grammar, um, Angel, obviously, Lonely Night, Make You Mad, and is that it? No, there's one more. I can't remember right now. I only listen to self-titled because I don't like Camila's voice. Well, yeah, I mean, actually, all of the other songs off of my phone completely. Except for Scared of Happy, because I love Scared of Happy so much. And that's like my favorite song from 727. So, but it's been a while since I've listened to. You know what album I'm still listening to the full? Like I listened to the full album on the way home. Like I listened to the whole album, like from when I left work to when I was going to the barbershop, and then from the barbershop to home. I listened to the whole War album again. I cannot stop listening to the War. I can't. It just keeps happening. You guys don't understand. Like, I'm addicted to EXO's music right now, and it doesn't make any kind of sense. It really does not. BTS tried. I mean, I tried listening to the whole thing, but I mean, there were some that had me, some that didn't. But for the most part, I can't. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Has anybody been I picked up really. They should have released that one. I prefer EXO to BTS, but I like them both. I love EXO is doing it for me this year. I don't know what it is. Last year it was Shiny with one of one, but this year it's EXO. I wonder who it'll be next year. I mean, although I still haven't listened to all of Red Velvet's album yet, and I really need to because I want to do a review on the album. I heard the album is so good. But you know, it is what it is. I'll get to it when I get to it. Did I put that back in the fridge? Listen. I have a bottle of champagne down here, but I'm not trying to feel nice right now. I'll get some, Lord. I'm dropping stuff. I can't pick between Lonely Night or Angel anymore. I think I prefer Angel because I can turn up to it. But as far as the song that I ranking, I think I would put Lonely Night above Angel. So yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you think that JD went? I was just about to ask about. I was just about to ask you guys about June's Diary, because I was recently, actually before I got on live, I was oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm like congested today. I was watching a couple of their performances on the Escape tour. I don't know. I don't know. They were dropped from Epic, apparently. So now the only person that they have representing them is Frank Gatson. And they only got on the Escape tour because they had some, someone that they knew, probably Frank, had some type of connection to Escape, and, and they probably felt sorry for them because they know what it's like. But, it is what it is. I mean, I really feel for them because, they were promised something and then they didn't get it. And it's kind of like, it's really, really sad because they're so talented. They have the potential to be like the best girl group ever. I'm about to do something that I shouldn't do on camera, but I don't give a damn. I haven't eaten dinner, and until I get off of this live, I'm not about to eat dinner, but I will eat a cookie. I really wish that they would release the song, but I know they're probably not going to release anything else as an independent. But I really want that Good Time song that they always open their show with. Oh my god, that song is so good. I want it so bad. Nobody is kind of true. Five H is not. I mean, they're kind of flopping, but they're kind of not, because people are still fans of theirs. You know who's really flopping? June's Diary. They're flopping because they can't even get a deal. The real flop is when you get a deal and not even a year later you're dropped from the label and deal's off. June's Diary has never had success whatsoever. Well, if you place them on the same totem as a Little Mix or a Fifth Harmony, obviously. But they have had some successes. Let's not belittle their achievements. They performed at Essence Fest, which, first of all, one of the biggest stages for black people as far as events go. Okay, very important. Lots of really important people are there. They did a really good job too, because it was their first, and it was like a whole 45-minute set, and they killed it. Okay. They performed with En Vogue on Greatest Hits. It was great. But see, that's the problem that a lot of people have, and I'm going to go in for 1 second. You said name one song that charted and on the Billboard Hot 100. None of them, because they have not gotten that kind of promotion yet. They haven't. Ooh, Little Mix. No. But I'm just saying, they've done more than a lot of newer artists have done. And now they're on tour with Escape, which is great. Some more exposure. You know, they have to take things a little slowly. Fifth Harmony, they were down there at first, you know, having to tour with more successful artists. But now they've almost surpassed the artists that they were on tour. Well, except for Demi Lovato. She's still above them. Once the mixers come for me. Well, They are, because Little Mix is actually a really good group, and you can't deny it. You really can't. I won't deny talent. I won't deny talent. And every time that I see Little Mix get on stage and they perform, you know, less things go wrong with their performances. No, I didn't see the new music video. I also didn't see the. I also didn't hear the song that she did with Luis. I think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy tonight. Oh my gosh, I just downloaded the port to PS4 for Final Fantasy 9, which is like my favorite Final Fantasy to date. So, it's been a while since Demi acted. I mean, with the last thing that let me see, Disney. Yeah, no, it's been a while, and it it is what it is. Hecha Mecal La Calpa. Oh yeah. That's the name of it. I just look. It is what it is. Oh, um, we kind of got off of topic because we were supposed to be talking about representation in media. So, okay, I just I just want to know who is going to watch Black Lightning when it comes out. It's coming out in January. I think it's January 18th. Let me who oh, right on time for Martin Luther King. It is what it is. Just get my point that relates to represent. I thought I thought that I definitely talked about the things you pointed out, because we talked about Halsey's braids, and then you also mentioned people like Halsey, Troy and Belisario. It's gonna be on the CW, so same channel as CW, same channel as Arrow and Flash and Supergirl and Legends. That light is about to blow out. I like Little Mix, but they have dancers, and I feel like that brings more to their shows because you don't notice when they follow choreo. Maybe it's just only them, so it's very noticeable due to no budget. Yes and no. I mean, to be honest, like I've only noticed a few smaller instances because even when I watch Little Mix performances, I'm focused on them. I'm not really focused on the background dancers as much unless they have interactions with the girls, and I will say that they really don't mess it up too much. The only one who really stumbles a lot more that is like sometimes Perry and sometimes Jesse. But usually, like, Leanne is almost always on point. Now, I don't really watch TV like that. The show is Black Lightning. It's based on the comic book character of the same name. I really want to see it. Now, oh, my JD points. Not surprised, like I said before, they're too black. It's too much black girl magic. Record executives only want to show black women as ratchet and promiscuous. Classy black girl groups were pop when they're black controlled labels. When they're, almost no control over images. That is true. That is true. Um, Now, the thing is that, yeah, okay, so JD being too black, and I hate that term, too black, but I mean, it is the truth. Sometimes people are thrown, like, taken for a loop or thrown back by, well, by black culture, which is the reason why we have the, um, oh my gosh, you went to see them? So you went to see Escape, because that's what they're doing right now, their Escape tour. I've yet to see the Por Favor video. I'm not. Oh wait, did I see it? Actually, no, I did see it. I did see it. Sorry, guys. You won't get a reaction. Um, but yeah, no. Sometimes, and that's the reason why we have like what we call whitewashing, to make black culture seem a little less than what it is. And then also, they love to portray us in one dimension, like all black people are like, ghetto and ratchet and don't know about different things and whatever. Ankles are everything, because um and it's like, it's really irritating because black people have probably some of the greatest minds on the planet. And not to say that other races, but I'm just saying, like, the way that I have seen some black people think, it's amazing, the things that we come up with. And that's kind of just thrown out in the trash, and kind of like belittled because of what the majority feels that black culture should represent or whatever. They're not allowing us to live the way that we want to live, or they're not allowing us to do the things that we want to do without kind of making it about them in a way. I don't know really how to explain it, but I see what you're saying with them thinking that June's Diary is too black. Because when I see them interacting with each other and stuff, they do have like their ratchet moments, but each of the girls is actually intelligent, and they actually have things that they want to pursue, musically, and even on the business side, and different things like that. Like they actually have like aspirations. They don't want to just sit up there on like Love and Hip Hop for 5 years and not release an album. Like they actually want to work. And it's sad because everybody has this narrow-minded vision, this narrow-minded view of what black culture is supposed to be. And they don't realize that there are so many different dimensions. It's really serious. It's like, it's really sad. The issue is the majority feels more comfortable with people of color fitting stereotypes that fit fears and desires. Yeah, yeah. Just like there are a whole bunch of white women who they want BBC, and they want. There it is. There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because it kept on flashing. I'm not about to change that light tonight. We're moving to another room. Change of location.
Oh my God.
Location.
Oh my God, this is insane now.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, this is insane.
I'm not about to deal with him today.
Oh my God,
I'm not about to deal with him. Oh, guys, look at my tree. We didn't put the star on yet because my brother wants to do it, but he kind of forgot about it. So we gotta wait until tomorrow. Will you please calm down? Anyway, he's so irritating. This feels nice. I never get a chance to really sit in this chair because my mom is always sitting in it. Yeah, people want JD to fit their narrow minds, and so Epic don't know what to do with. I see. They I don't know. It's like, So irritating. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, when we had more black people who had a say, or rather, I don't know. I just feel like things have gotten a little bit too out of hand with people thinking that they can dictate to us what we should be doing with our lives, with our culture. It's really sad. People come into the culture, they think that they can just do it and emulate it and then claim it as their own appropriation. I mean, we have so much crap. That's when they have no ear music. Probably not. They just look at numbers. Most of them just look at numbers. And it's really sad. I mean, like, I understand, it's a business, but I mean, you have to kind of, take the artists, their interests and their aspirations into consideration. I mean, it's really hard out here for artists, and yeah, it's difficult to be an independent artist, but I feel like there's a lot more pressure with being an artist on a major record label. Thoughts on Kill Me with Lupus by Selena. Who would make a song? Is that really what the song is called? Kill Me with Lupus? Is that really what the song is called? If so, I'm going to roast the hell out of her. Because I have a friend who actually has lupus, and the fact that, oh my God, please tell me that's not that. I know you're probably, I know that's not the name of the song because I looked at who actually posted it, the comment. I know that's not the actual song's name. It's called Kill Me With Kindness. Oh, don't, oh God, please don't do that. Lupus is a serious disease, and I see my friend struggling with it. He has to go in for a minor surgery on Tuesday. So please don't make any jokes about that, because I was about to get really upset. She has it. Oh, Selena hasn't sung live since streaming has allowed more non-blacks to listen to rap and hip-hop without being judged by their conservative parents. So now new listeners want ownership of a sound from a culture they don't even like. I mean, it's kind of true. Justin, will you please calm down? Oh my God. I know that once I watch this back, it's going to be a bunch of noise in the background. Because he just doesn't know to shut up. Yeah, it's an interesting point. That is an interesting point. That is very interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to even go about possibly changing the way that people think, because you really can't. People are going to think that the way they think, and it's kind of the way that it is. And I mean, there's nothing that we can really do except try to educate. I mean, Justin J had an actually like a really really interesting video that he posted. I think it was today because I watched it on my break at work, and it was about culture, like canceling culture or whatever, canceling culture. And pretty much like every single time somebody comes out and does something or says something problematic, we want to be so quick to cancel them rather than to educate them. There's only a few instances where I feel like people should be canceled. And I, definitely watch the video, see like the things that he had made a lot of, great points, and kind of made me think a little bit more philosophically about this sort of a situation where we have people appropriating culture and saying certain things that maybe, would be seen as racist or homophobic or transphobic. And, really got to watch what you're doing and what you're saying. I really do, too, because sometimes I can be a little bit unfiltered. And I had to kind of, you know, I had some growing to do as well. Before I started this channel, I had some growing to do. Uh, and I'm still growing. I'm still growing. There's still some things that I say that maybe could be seen as like offensive to somebody. Um, and it is what it is. But that's the thing about me versus other people. With me, I now have this platform, and anybody can see it anywhere in the world, and well, except in North Korea, they can't see it. Oh, let me stop. Streams has ruined the music industry. Yeah. The assimilation and takeover of music genres happens once a sound becomes popular. It's true. This is kind of true. Because then everybody thinks that they have to put a whole bunch of synthesizer, EDM sounds, electronic sounds into their songs. And I mean, I did it. But that, because I like it, honestly. I genuinely like a lot of EDM. In addition to R&B. So like it's not me assimilating necessarily. It's just me, in indulging into the culture, like kind of, you know, sticking my foot into the culture a little bit. I go to a high school. Oh, where's my phone at percentage wise? Ooh, 12%, girl. You better charge that. Oh, now this light came back on. The light in the living room came back on. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm telling you right now, this is crazy. What is going on? I didn't even realize the light came back on until I came back over here for... That's weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. I was too extra towards the end. Well, if you did a cover for Camila, being extra is actually good. So I would keep it the way it is. Let me stop. That was shady as hell. That was so shady. I can't. I'll check out the cover. But no, yeah, you make a really good point about that's the tease. Yo, listen. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, guys. Justin, go to bed. Justin. Do not act like you don't hear me. I'm about to mute this microphone. Go upstairs and get in the shower. Get in the shower. And then go to bed. You know how to do all that stuff by yourself now. I shouldn't have to help you. Because I said so. Because you're not waking up. Because if I have to get you up at 6:30 and you don't get up, why are you holding yourself? You gotta pee? Then go upstairs and pee. Go upstairs because you have to take a shower. Go upstairs. Streams haven't necessarily ruined the business. It's changed the formula and made selling music more dependent on the cult of personality of the artist. Plus, now record labels, if they aren't helping their artists, they are more likely to be meddling middlemen trying to snatch money. It takes... I see where you're coming from. I do, because it's true and it's not true at the same time. It's like it's kind of in the middle. Streams do ruin, sale, do ruin the industry a little, because streams don't amount to that much on a smaller scale. But But I also agree with Agora. Is that say Agora? Agora? I don't even know how to say that name. I guess I said it right. Cult of personality. Yes, it changed the formula. Basically, now a lot of your sales depend on the amount of streams that you get on these streaming services or whatever, YouTube and Spotify. And in order to get people to now, listen to your music, you kind of have to be this person on the outside. And it also ties in with social media. If people, like you for what you post on social media, for how you, act in interviews and stuff, and how you conduct yourself or whatever, then they will buy your music. Then they will stream you. But if not, Justin, what are you doing? It doesn't take all of that. Lord. So yeah, I mean, it kind of goes both ways. It kind of goes both ways. Recently, Billboard says they're changing the formula for making it to the charts. Soon, they won't count the streams from people who aren't paying subscribers, aka using Spotify with only your face. Book. Okay, yeah, it's damn it. I don't know. I mean, it's gotten so. Meaning, like, well, here we go again. Marginalize it. Listen, it's going to continue to happen. I mean, we have this tax reform bill going through here. It's going to make it harder for all of us who are not, business owners or making like hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. I mean, it happens there, and that's the reason why, like, low key racism is universal. My phone is hot. I probably have to close this thing down before it destroys itself. It's gonna it's gonna catch on fire like the like Samsung. Oh God. Oh. So places like why the hell isn't this doing anything? Get oh, Jesus. Thank you. Okay. So places like SoundCloud and streaming without paying are beneficial for young black people who aren't financially secure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. True. For me, I don't know. Like, I probably will do, but well, no, because I feel like putting my EP on, like, it's not gonna do anything if I put it on iTunes. So I probably will just stick to streaming websites, streaming services like Spotify and like SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. Costs about $1 million to get Broadway or playing pop genres. True, because a lot of these stations don't. They will play the same song over and over. Do you know that I heard, um, what is that song? Oh my God. That song that I really hate. Oh my gosh. Ooh, trouble just for kicks. Every time I hear that song. I heard that song about 3 times in the same trip on the way home from work. I stopped somewhere and it came on the radio 3 times in an hour and a half. I'm like, really? Your EP should be called Real Music, girl. Stop it. No, I'd shake up the dam. I don't know what I want to call it yet. I don't know. Because it's still not completed. Not really, not yet. But once it does get completed, you guys will know. Oh, excuse me. How many of you guys watch... How many of you guys watched my video talking about 5H in Disneyland? At the end of it, I had... I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. Yeah, they do. They oversaturate. What is this? Something. Pop stations don't have much of an ear for music. Listen, I know. If I hear that Slow Hands song one more time, if I do you, when I was watching AMAs, Kelly Rowland was up there, and she introduced Niall onto stage. When she actually sang a part of the song, like she sang the Slow Hands, I was like, now how in the world that one line, she just sang one word or 2 words or one line, and she sounded better than Niall could ever sound in his life. I was just like, damn. Like, can you sing it instead? The live stream is going off and on. I know. I'm going to end it, honestly, because it's going to be like this. Oh, God. I'm not trying to even give her... I'm not even going to say her name. Look what you made me do. This song is so stupid. I am in Black Panther. Oh, are you... Push the live button so that you could be up to date, like up to the time. Because I definitely asked that question about 20 minutes ago. Who was watching Black Lightning? I think that's what you were answering the question. Listen. Anyway. So yeah, that's... That song was trash, and the video was even more trash. I was like, come on now. We had Todrick Hall in there. I'm like, ugh. And then if you saw the teaser photos that were going around with them in like the line or whatever, I was floored. The fact that I saw all white dudes on one side and all black dudes on the other side, I'm just like, really? Like, that, that's the reason why I don't even listen to Taylor Swift. That and her voice is horrible to me. Ooh, ooh, my shoulder just cracked. Lord. Getting old. I'm kidding. Oh, gosh, okay. Anyway, yeah, he did kind of look bad in the video. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I if y'all watch Adrian Expression, he wears a crop top. Like in every other video, he's wearing a crop top. But I don't know, he be kind of killing it. But anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm starting to kind of lose it. Oh, I love Adrian. I do too. I've been following Adrian for about 2 years. I think it's been about 2 years I've been following him. Um, no, he's funny. I used to love when he used to say what he used to say. Oh, you tried it, I denied it, and I had to walk right on by. I love that. He has some cool things that he usually say. I love how he ends every video with "Have a good goddamn evening," and he be roasting the mess out of these people who think that it's okay to be racist in 2017. He be roasting the mess out of them. The Trump administration and people. Oh gosh, problematic celebrities. It's hilarious. He's musically talented too. He plays piano. He can sing. Now Justin J had to grow on me a little bit because I wasn't really crazy about Justin J in the beginning. Like when I first started watching, because like they did a collaboration video, and then I was curious to know about Justin, so I went and watched one of his videos, and I really wasn't, but over time he grew on me, and I've been following him now for about a year and a half maybe, and he's pretty funny too. But I like them together. Together they are great together. That's why I listened to their podcast, uh, for the Culture podcast. Oh gosh, it's good. It's good. He had, oh my god. If y'all remember Wendy Williams fainting, I want you guys to check out, if you have not, check out Justin J. Justin J's Thanksgiving Struggle Plates 2017. Oh my god. Oh my god. He he like kind of like reenacted Wendy Williams fainting. Oh my god. I did not know what to do. At first I did not know what to do, but then I watched it again and again and again, and then at like the fifth time that I watched it, I was dying laughing because he does the voice so well. Oh my god, it's horrible. Mm. I never have enough time to. I literally listen to it on the way to work. Like I plug it into I plug my phone into my car system, and then I just listen to them on the way to work, cuz like it takes me about almost a half hour to get to work, and I watch like about half of it. It's usually about an hour, a little bit over an hour, the podcast. And so I listen to like about half of it on the way to work and the other half on the way home from work. Maybe I'll listen to a little bit of it during my break or whatever. But honestly, like it's such a good podcast because they are like completely unfiltered and everything, and they really touch on some really like real good topics. And then they also have like some fun. They crack jokes and stuff, and it's hilarious. It's great. But anyway, enough about that. I'm like promoting somebody else's channel on mine. I mean, it is what it is. I support. I support. That's just like I mentioned Gigi a lot. Black Nuna Speaks. I mention her a lot in a lot of my videos, just because like, we um I do comment a lot on her videos, and she does touch on a lot of good topics, not even just pertaining to K-pop, but everything in general. And I just love how unfiltered she is. She just doesn't give a damn. And I love I love her dynamic with her baby be in the background sometimes. Do you listening to the incoming podcast? I didn't even know that they had podcasts. Like I know the podcast that they posted onto their YouTube channel, but I didn't know that they actually do a podcast. Do they do it like weekly or monthly or something? Um, mm, they only did one. Oh. Well, why did you say podcasts, plural, when it's only one? No, they definitely did two. Because I remember, I think was it two? Because they did one, I don't know. Oh, yes. Okay, so yes, the cast is out from the live action Mulan. They actually picked an Asian person now. Now, is she Chinese? Because it comes into question with that as well. Because not every Asian person, not every Asian person is Chinese. Let's be honest about that. Um, yeah, she is Chinese. Okay, good. And she knows martial arts. That's great. I mean, at least she has some martial arts experience. And she's pretty. Well, Mulan was a beautiful girl, but hopefully they like obviously she has to disguise herself as a man, um, in the movie. So like hopefully they give her like the kind of makeup that would make her look a little bit more like boyish or like more manly looking a little bit. I don't know. Probably they ain't whitewashing. Ghost in the Shell. Listen, I'm still upset over that movie. Like, what gave them the right? What gave them the right to cast Scarlett Johansson in the role of a woman who's supposed to be Japanese? Uh, I mean, I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. Anyway, I didn't even go to watch the shit. I really did not. I didn't. I saw a couple of trailers, a few like different scenes or whatever, but I didn't go to watch that mess. Y'all wasn't about to trap me and take a picture of me leaving the theater. No, I didn't give the movie a dime. I didn't give them my time. Their excuse was she looked like the character. No, she really did not. That's okay. So here's the thing. Here was it, and I also wanted to really quickly before I close this down. Um, the whole like, it's not a lot of Asian. A lot of Asian cultures really like praise white people, and you can see it a lot in their anime. Like a lot of them, like draw the characters with like features that could be considered Eurocentric European features, with the blue eyes and like the straightened hair the um, and the body dimensions as well. Um, so I mean, it's irritating, but it's the truth. And even my girl Jeannie Mai, she pointed that out one day, about Asian culture. A lot of Asian cultures being enamored with white, with white skin, and wanting to be white and finding white to be like pure, and kind of demeaning others who tan or who have tan skin or darker skin, especially within their own culture. I know it happens in Korea a lot. Like I used to get so upset whenever I would see them like kind of poking fun at Kai for having darker skin than the other dudes in EXO, and it's just irritating. Camila. Please. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people just need to stop coming for Beyonce all the time. Beyonce is black, and Beyonce loves black people. Beyonce supports black people. Beyonce is supported by black people. Let's just stop it. They assume things about her that aren't true, which, yes, which leads me to this. Will we please stop acting like we know these celebrities personally, like we know what's going on in their lives? Like, I saw a whole bunch of people, like, there was this person, I had to really go in, because there was this person who posted this video, and, you know, it's like one of those, like, impressive, lovely tea people that do kind of like a commentary. And they posted a video about Jeannie Mai. And if you know who she is, she's one of the co-hosts of The Real talk show. And recently she divorced her husband, Freddie, her husband of 10 years. She recently divorced him. And, you know, the reason that they both gave was that, you know, in the past, they both talked about the fact that Jeannie did not want to have children. And that usually is kind of like a deciding factor. Like, if you know you want to have children and your partner does not want to have children, then honestly, it's not going to work, because that's always going to be something that your guys are going to disagree on. And, you know, I'm glad that they touched on that in Supergirl too. Another aside. In Supergirl, what's her sister? Alex. Alex, you know, was about to get married to the cop girl or whatever, and when it came out to the fact that I keep on forgetting the cop's name. Oh my god. Anyway, she didn't want to have kids, but then Alex wants to have kids, and so, you know, in the name of love, you know, she broke it off with her, because that would be, again, something that they would always fight about. But the thing is, like, people came after, back to Jeannie now, but people came after Maggie, which was Race Bend character. Oh, girl, I forgot. Yeah, that's her name, Maggie. Um, but nope. Yeah, no, okay, so yeah, so Freddie thought Jeannie would change that, and that's the thing. You can't assume that somebody will change their mind about something like that, and you don't go through 10 years of marriage with the notion thinking that that's going to happen. It's not going to happen, and she told you that before you got married. Before you walked down the aisle, you already knew, but you chose to get married to her anyway. But of course, we have people who go up here and blame Jeannie, saying, "Oh, you know, she liked black guys anyway. She, you know," and then the way that this person portrayed the video, she showed the clip of the time when they were talking about, you know, if guys could be bitches or whatever. They were talking about that, and Jeannie had pointed out that sometimes sometimes Freddie can be like, you know, a bitch. She used the word bitch. When his mother comes around and he's like sick or whatever, and he's like in the bed, just like his persona completely changes, from like the manly guy to like the little like little boy or whatever, and that was in that context. But of course, when she used the video or whatever, used the video, it made it seem like she was really being disrespectful to it. But then later on, they had this clip of Freddie coming back at Jeannie for what she said. And it was a joking way, and the both of them probably laughed about it. The both of them did laugh about it. But it's just really sad. It's really sad that people sat up there and tried to blame you. Oh, she's disrespectful to her husband, and she's controlling and all this stuff. How much do you really know about her? People will be talking for day. If she has a baby with a black, and that's the thing. I feel like it's gonna be difficult for Jeannie to move on because of the fact that she like, especially if she goes and dates a black guy, because people have already known that she's like. And then another thing that somebody tried to say is that, oh, she fetishizes black people, she fetishizes black men, and she gets a little too comfortable with black culture. But think about the fact that she has explained in the past that she grew up in the Bay Area, where they were the only Vietnamese American family, and all the other families that surround them were either black or Hispanic. Okay, so and they would like take her in, and they, she said that one of the Latino families actually gave her a dress for a quinceañera when she was 15. I was just like, really? Like, I mean, and then she used to hang out a lot with them and with the kids and stuff, and I'm sure that she got a good taste of the culture. So she literally grew up around black people, and that's part of the reason why she probably finds them more attractive. But all in all, she ended up marrying a white man, and a lot of people say, oh, it's because her mom probably pressured her into it because, they praise the white man. Maybe. But all in all, she did fall in love with Freddie. You don't put 10 years of marriage if you're not in love with the person. Let me tell you something. You're not going to walk down the aisle with somebody if you're not truly in love with them, and you're definitely not going to spend a whole 10 years with them if you're not truly in love with them. I just hate it when people try to, they do the same thing with Fifth Harmony. They assume that the worst about these girls. They do all this stuff. They say all this stuff, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about because they don't know these people personally. You don't know what this person, like what these people are doing behind the scenes. They may portray being really, really nice when they're really a witch, and they may portray, um, they may be a genuine person, but then people try to flip everything that they do into something evil and wicked. It's really, really sad. But honestly, Jeannie to me is the realest person on the real. She doesn't, and then a lot of people had an issue with that. Um, like, oh, she shared too much of the information between her and Freddie, and that's the reason why he probably got upset and whatever. I mean, maybe, but that's not the main reason. That's something that they probably talked about, and she probably was like, oh, I'll calm it down then. But I mean, it is what it is. People really just need to stop. People can't have a type. Some people really do have fetishes. And to me, okay, to me, I think Jeannie's is not a fetish because she, again, grew up around black people. And it's become like a natural thing for her to find them attractive. Just like black people dating, like people who date in their own race probably grew up around a lot of, obviously, black people, their families and everything else. And so they automatically cling to what's familiar to them. Jeannie is very familiar with black people and Latino because she grew up around them. One. So it's not a fetish. It's not a fetish if you, yeah, they probably have like never been around black people much, and so they think that, they hear like some of their white friends talk about, oh, the black guy, and then they want to try it, and then they like it, and then they want to keep on coming back for more, and I mean, that's when it becomes like a fetish. That's when it becomes a fetish. Okay. But I mean, it is what it is, and that's my final word. That's my final word. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. I'm going to close this down because, ooh, you can see the zits on my face. Let's bring it out. I hope everybody has a great night. Get some sleep. Me, I'm probably going to be up until 2 in the morning playing Final Fantasy 9, like I said. And, and I will see about getting my Wi-Fi fixed so that I can post another video before the end of the weekend. Okay? I, again, hope you guys get some sleep tonight. Once you go black, you never go back. Oh, I mean, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Don't tell me you want out of this. Don't tell. Wait, what the hell? I forgot the words of that song. It's not worth it. Don't tell me you want out of this. Don't say it's time for us to quit. Don't say goodbye, this can't be it. Baby, please, 'cause it's not worth it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, bye-bye. I was trying to end with a song, but when I chose the song, I forgot the words of the song, so it is what it is. It's ratchet. Anyway, good night.